Namaste and good morning class. Today our lesson is intercropping vegetable farming or intercropping vegetable. Intercropping vegetable farming is that. Here I have written already cultivation of two or more than two vegetables. You keep in mind this word only, not more. Cultivation of two or more than two vegetables in a same farm is called intercropping vegetable farming. In the same farm or in the same field. You can see in our society, in our neighborhood, generally people do this. Most of the people do this. And in kitchen garden, if anybody has a kitchen garden, in kitchen garden they do this intercropping vegetable farming. In only one field, in a small area of field, there are different types of vegetable like onion, garlic, coriander, dhania, cauliflower, brinjal, tomato, chili, different types of. I have also done in my childhood. When I was staying in village, in childhood, I have also done. There were my seniors also, my uncle, some laborers, and I have also helped them. In one field, different vegetables. Potato, one side of the field there is potato, then other side cauliflower, then other side brinjal. Some leafy vegetable like sag, different types of sag. Also, we have spread seeds of sag in whole the farm. Then from that seeds, leafy vegetables appear. Then garlic, lasun, onion, pyaj, coriander, dhania, chili, kursani, mirchi. So every vegetables, different tomato, volveda, we have cultivated. Different types of vegetables in only one field. And it has, if we do this, it is good, advantageous. It gives a good benefit. Because we can get different types of vegetable, we can get taste of different types of vegetable from a single small farm. By this way, insects, different types of insects that attack on the vegetable plants, they will be also controlled. Because one species of insect can eat or like to eat only one type of vegetable. And if there is other type of vegetable also, some species of insect will go away. If there is one insect that eats only cauliflower, and if there is coriander also, if there is brinjal also, then that insect will go away. That insect will feel very bad. A smell will bad. That insect do not like, because this insect like only cauliflowers, leaf of cauliflower. So this insect will eat leaf of cauliflower only. And if there is tomato, then tomato has another smell. If there is garlic has another smell. So this insect will go away. Like that, insect will be controlled. This is proved by the scientists. There is no any doubt. Some types of insects will be also controlled. Fertility of the land also will be increased. Fertility of the land by leguminous plants. By cultivation of leguminous leguminous plants. Like different pulses, peas, beans, etc. By cultivation of leguminous plants like different pulses, peas, beans, etc., fertility of the soil can be increased. This is one of the benefit. Leguminous, again I want to say you dal. Dal, do you know dal? There are different types of dal. Rahar, chana, kerao, masuri. These all are the leguminous plants. Matar, these all are the leguminous plants. So if you cultivate that type of plant in your farming land, your farm will be fertile. Because that type of plant absorbs nitrogen. Root of that type of plant absorb nitrogen from the air and they hold nitrogen for longer time inside the soil. Nitrogen will be remain inside the soil for longer time. And this nitrogen make our soil fertile. So intercropping vegetable farming is good. You keep in mind, for various purpose, there are different advantages of intercrop vegetable farming, and most of the people you can see in your neighborhood, in your society, they are cultivating different types of vegetables, different types of crops in only one field, generally for vegetable farming, not for rice and wheat. Rice and wheat are not cultivated, sugarcane are not cultivated in one field. But in vegetable farm, generally different types of vegetable people cultivate in a single field. And then there is technique is given there. Root vegetables like turnip, carrot, leafy vegetables like garden cress, spinach, leaf mustard should be produced turn by turn in the farm. Legume vegetables like bean, peas, coffee should be produced with the crops that need maximum food calories. To promote the fertility of the soil, the crops that produce green fertilizer should be planted. So I will make another video for this technique. In good way I will give method of intercropping vegetable farming, and now I will stop this. Only by this introduction and advantage I want to stop this. In another video I will show you technique, and if any point from advantage are left there, I will describe. Fertility of the farm can be increased. Income can be increased by producing short-term crops income. Farmer can get good income in a single field. They cultivate different types of vegetables, so they can get good income. Crops can be grown as per the taste and requirement. What types of crops you like, that type of crops you can cultivate in your field. Insects and disease can be controlled easily. Domestic animals can be fed with grass and grains produced domestically. And if there are different types of vegetables or crops in your field, you can feed on your domestic animal like your cow and buffalo also. Leaf of some vegetable like leaf of cauliflower. Other like if you have cultivated bean or peas, we need only seed of the bean or peas, and rest part of the plant we can feed on our animal. By drying this plant also we can make husk and we can feed on our animals. So different way, different other parts we can feed on our domestic animal from our garden. Every parts of the vegetable or leafy vegetables we will not eat. Which part is useful for us, we will eat that, and the rest of the remaining part we can feed on our domestic animal, cow and buffalo. By drying the branch or the plant and making husk, making bhusa from this, also we can feed on our animal. So these are the advantages. Today I have given you advantage. And many points are there in book. You can learn from your book. If anybody have no book, I will write for them. It will be better, I will write for them. Point number 1, point number 2. The income can be increased by producing short-term crops can be grown as per one's taste and requirement. Insects or diseases can be controlled domestic animals can be fed with grass and grains produced domestically. Domestic animals can be fed with grass and grains domestically. So in this point, this is advantage of intercrop vegetable farming. And what is intercrop vegetable farming? Nutrition also I have written there. And tomorrow I'll write technique in short for you. Today I want to say you goodbye. Have a nice day. Write this in your copy and learn this. This is also important. It is asked sometimes in examination. Advantage of intercropping vegetable farming or technique also. So now, bye. Thank you.